This episode is sponsored by CJ Wassell Roofing and Building Solutions. For all your roofing, building and landscaping needs, call CJ Wassell in Leeds, Pontefract, Barnsley, Doncaster and surrounding areas. Contact details in description below. You can also find them on Facebook.
Today we are joined by the founder of HyperX clothing brand, a brand making huge waves in the bare-knuckle world. I'd like to welcome Alex to No Bones Fight Talk. How are you doing?
I'm good.
Thanks for joining us.
Oh,
Sorry for the delays.
Yeah.
It's been been one of those days, but yeah, we're really pleased that you've joined us.
yeah.
I really appreciate it. So yeah, if we can just start with your clothing brand, HyperX. It's a great name. Have I said it right?
Yeah, you said it right. So obviously, like, I'll just clear this up because it's so much confusion. So obviously, there is an X at the end of that, so which everyone keeps saying HyperX.
HyperX,
right? Okay. So it is actually HyperX, but the X obviously is meant to be silent. So it made sense because I had a choice really between buying a domain name for an extra 10 grand, which I thought, there's got to be a way around this. And I thought, you know what, for the sake of it, I thought, well, you know, like when you get some sports brands that put like an X on the end of it, where it says extreme and it's got an X, I thought, surely that'll catch on. Like they'll, I thought I'll do the X different colour so it says Hypera and then the X.
Yeah.
No, that was an oversight on my part. But at the same time, though, people do really like the name of the brand, so it's like, to be fair, I won't correct him.
Well, it's definitely stuck, hasn't it?
Yeah, to me,
stuck.
HyperX is catchy, so I don't even know what Hypera means.
So, funny story with this one. So, it sort of came about like how we actually came up with the branding and the logo and stuff like that. So I went to Thorpe Park and I sat on the roller coaster, and the weirdest thought just came to mind because I knew I was looking for something different, obviously with the sporting brand, and so I was on a ride called Hyperia, something like that, in Thorpe Park, and it meant above, limitless, beyond, that sort of thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I was thought,
Like Greek or
I
Latin?
love Greek. So obviously that name was taken, and I was thought, I want to play around with it. So obviously, so to be fair, Jack Dugdale helped me come up with the name as well a little bit. So because I was messing with like trying to find, because I wanted hype in there, because hype is naturally a Greek word anyway, and I think I got to the point where like it was, how do you explain this? It's just, it got to, and he said, you know what, it'd be so cool if people like introduce it as welcome to the hype era. Yeah. So hype era, so ERA sort of thing.
Yeah, it's good,
so
it's
and
catchy.
It's catchy. So like he could sort of help me with that a little bit. But the Greek side of it was something that I wanted to do because that meant I could implement my like the whole point, like, you know, the storytelling behind it. So obviously a lot of the designs that I do, like, it's not just, oh, that design looks cool, let's do that. It's no, I want concept, I want storytelling, I want individual personalities in these rash guards and t-shirts and stuff like that. I don't just want it to be another brand like, oh, that looks cool. It's like, no, I want it to actually have like a meaning and purpose behind it.
Yeah.
So.
But so all these Greek mythologies, like.
Yeah. I'm a history nerd.
Yeah, so it's all
Properly.
involved in because the images on your t-shirts and stuff.
Yeah.
So they all have like a continuity, don't they?
Yeah, so like each collection's gonna come with like a mixture of like t-shirts, rash guard, shorts and stuff like that. So you can actually like swap and change, so you can have like a different t-shirt with the same shorts, you know, stuff like that. So at the minute, I've designed my Zeus, which is one that I'm wearing at the minute.
Yeah.
You can see the
Yeah,
Zeus
that
pattern
is
on the back,
wicked,
and you
Yeah, I
love
really
that.
like
Wow.
that as well.
Yeah. And obviously I've like even the idea that I've done the female fight wear with Medusa. Obviously the story of Zeus and Medusa. The next one I'm doing is Hades. So you've got King of the Underworld, and then I'm releasing, I can never say the name right because it's Persephone. Persephone. So
well,
she's like
what's
queen.
that?
Persephone.
Now,
She's
who
the
is she?
queen of the underworld.
Oh, okay.
So like what I've been able to do is like I take their symbolism, and that's how I create. Rather than just going, oh yeah, it's Hades, and just stick a picture of him on it. It's like I've thought, right, well, what does he symbolise? What can I take from them symbols to actually create something that actually tells a bit of a story? So like with the Hades, I've done like the 3-headed dog, I've done his trident, I've done like the flames, but in like an electric blue, and it looks mean, and I love that. So
And
it's
all your designs and all your thoughts going into it.
Yeah, so then I'll look into like what that symbol means and stuff like that. It's like I'll then try and like create it so it speaks about the fighter sort of thing. So like even with like Persephone, for example, so she's the queen of the underworld, but she also means like spring as well, so rebirth but death sort of thing. So
Okay.
it's very
cool,
like
it's
so
cool.
I tried to
getting
tell
right
a
history
story
lesson
for it.
here,
I
yeah.
know. Don't get me started. Honestly, this is what I do day and night. Do you know what I mean? It's like this is now my life of like I just want to create just storytelling sort of brand wear, but for bare-knuckle boxers that like because obviously like. Each fighter's going to have their own personality. It's like whether they want something bold and outgoing, you know, like I've got rash guards that are simple, so like at the at the front like that, or do you want like patterns down the arm with, like so everyone's different, and that's like every fighter's different, and do you know what I mean? It's like you want to like sort of bring all that into your designs and like have your concepts flowing, sort of thing.
No,
I've really thought about
cool.
this.
No, you're not kidding, you can tell.
Yeah.
Because you're not getting only towards like a fashion clothing brand. It's more to wear in gym and stuff like that as well. Yeah,
I mean, like, so I've obviously
gym wear. Sorry,
gym
wear.
fight
That's
wear.
the
but at
fight
the
wear.
same time, it's like, so obviously the one that I'm wearing at the minute, it's like a rest day tee, because obviously like, when you go into the gym and stuff like, it's like, you want your shower, you want to chill. Like, I want to design something that you can chill in, and not just that, the fans as well. They're a big part of it. It's like, even though the fighters, I want to be wearing it as well. I want the fans to feel that they can also, like, they don't have to be a fighter to wear my brand. It's like you can wear it chill. It's like I'm wearing it now, and honestly, this is a man's t-shirt, and I'm chill. Like, it's like it reminds me a bit of like Palm Angels a bit, like with a high collar and like sort of flex, and because you don't want anything tight, you don't want, but.
Plus, it doesn't suit every physique, does it?
Well, you know what? Like, I like wearing like oversized tees and stuff, but obviously when I'm in the gym, it's like sports bras, and like it's like. I like having coordination and stuff, so...
Yeah. When did all idea come for this then?
Literally when I went to that theme park. It just dropped into my head. It must have been when I was on top. Just before it dropped, and it went, oh! So... Like, I like the idea of it because, like, you had nothing to hold on to on this ride, and you had to, like, just... The whole point of it is you just let go, that sort of thing. I thought... You know what? I can probably tie that into this. And I was how I said to you earlier, like I design in my sleep.
Yeah.
So it's like when you're doing the most mundane stuff, that's when all these ideas come to you. So
shower usually.
Just manage just random like escapades of like ADHD, like just So
question before I forget. I know you like Greek mythology and history and stuff like that. You said. But since this is more a fighter brand, is geared towards bare-knuckle fighting, isn't it?
Yes.
This is your aim.
That's the niche. So obviously, like there's a lot of brands for boxing. There's a lot of brands for UFC. They're done to death.
They have it all, but bare-knuckle has none. Yeah.
And obviously, like when I was training with Jack, he was the first bare-knuckle boxer that I met. I've never like met anyone that's done it, and like So basically it came about as well. So he was looking for sponsorship, and that was another thing that just sort of tied into my head. I thought, you know what, I could do this. And then when I did a lot of research, I just thought, who's doing this? No one's doing it. Not nobody. Like, obviously you've got like the merchandise from like BKB.
Yeah, well, about to say BKC themselves don't do it.
They've got their own brand.
Yeah.
That's why I don't say I'm an official BKB brand, because I'm not. I'm I'm an official bare-knuckle brand.
And that is unique, isn't it? Like you said.
I mean, the fact that no one's doing it, and like everyone that I've spoke to, they're like, oh yeah, it's like
it makes a lot of sense.
Yeah,
yeah.
And so what? Like there might be people that come and do it after me, but I will be the first, and I will cement that.
And the
that's
first
what
lady
I've
as
done.
well.
Yeah, first lady. But I just thought in my mind, like as long as like I hit this hard and I haven't stopped. Like I have been relentless with it. Like I haven't put it down. Like literally, like I've not. So I've been to like quite a few events now.
Yeah.
But that's not just like BKFC and BKB, which are amazing. Like I absolutely love the fact that I can walk in there now with a media pass and like do bits of content, which the fighters actually appreciate as well. Because they don't even they don't ask me to do it. I do it because I want to, because I like it, and that's when the passion drives that. But so I'm working with Impact this weekend, so that'll be good in Scotland, Glasgow.
Yeah.
And so they're going to be having their first ever like
Matty Horson's
so it's like they've not had a bare-knuckle fight in Scotland. It's like it's all the people that are around me are doing the first. sort of thing.
Yeah.
So that's like their first, you know, like
Yeah, I think this is only the second
Yeah.
ever show in Scotland for
Yeah.
bare knuckle.
Yeah.
which
Yeah,
is-
one of
No.
our mates is there, Matthew Hodgson. He's fighting. Well, he fights on BKFC as well, but he decided now to
Yeah,
go
it's
there
just
for
keep
one
him
as well.
busy, isn't it?
Yeah,
Up there.
he
I
just
mean,
likes to be active.
like as much as like I love like working around like the bigger names of like the sport and stuff, like the up and coming ones will do really well because obviously like again it's the first thing what they're doing.
Yeah,
And like, you know, it's like you don't have to be a big fish for me to go, oh yeah, I just want to work with you, I just want to be BKFC. It's like no. Like even like WBKB, like they gave me my first break really in like an event sort of.
Yeah.
Because I've never like sponsored an event before, and like, you know, I had a
Yeah.
stall there and it was just the windiest weekend ever. Like it was horrendous. I crashed my van and everything. It was just a mess. Well, like with me anyway. But the event were like, you know, like it's a homegrown community is that event, and you get really good fighters on there.
Oh, yeah. Well, everyone's got to start somewhere. They can't
Yeah.
all go
Yeah.
straight to the top.
no, of course
You
not.
get some proper
So
bloodbaths
when
and
when
all
was your actual first event then that you attended?
Good question. You know what? I feel like it's just been one day. I think it were WBKB.
So it was this year?
So yeah, this
Yeah.
year. I've never been to any before because I was meant to go to BKFC in June because Jack was fighting on it, and that was the one with Conor Tierney
Yeah, that was
headlining that.
down in Birmingham.
Yeah, in Birmingham, but I was in a beefer, so. But I did watch it. I sat there in Cafe Mambo's. This is the dedication to what. Like, so I watched it, and because he was the first person to rep my brand. You know, like he was fighting. He knocked Frankie Gavin out in 54 seconds. I was like,
Yeah.
Yeah,
so I was buzzing. I rang him up when I was a beefer. I'm like, yes, go on, lad. But do you know what I mean? It's like it's that respect for people that you've like, you know, like. He repped my brand from start to, like literally it was like happy a hat, happy a t-shirts, you know, fighting Frankie Gavin. That was, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was something that just propelled me into that world, and I've just not looked back since. So after that, I went to, you're gonna love the van. You're gonna love the LED van. So the in Manchester.
Oh yeah.
On the
Oh yeah.
27th.
The billboard.
Oh, I fully
Yeah,
had a van sat outside of it, like an LED.
that's the first time we found out about the clothing brand as
think
well.
so, yeah.
We walked past and we said, "What's that?"
I mean, it
like,
worked.
Oh,
Do you
yeah.
know what I
it
mean?
definitely worked. Yeah.
worked.
Well, we didn't know. Yeah, that was
Yeah.
We
So-
spoke about it after, didn't we?
Yeah, we
Afterwards,
did. Yeah.
But it was doing laps around it, so I wrote a schedule down for the guy that was doing it. I says, right, do quite a few laps around like the AO arena and like the busy areas. And I actually even had a PR team as well, and they were stood at train stations, stood outside the actual event, like passing people the leaflets and stuff like that. So it's like I had like I just wanted to have it like a military
Make it
operation.
proper proper impact in it.
Well, that's when I actually like spoke to Bakewell as well, though. Like, you know, I had quite a few pictures of some fighters with the van, and so like Ben Bonner like just chucked a hoodie on for me. I was like buzzing. Do you know what I mean? It's like it's just getting that recognition, and I feel like that was when it really propelled after that. Because after that, it was like, you know, I was like going to Rome. I was going to, you know, it was like everyone sort of got an idea, going, oh yeah, that brand HyperX. So, HyperX.
HyperX, yeah.
I will one day. People will say it right, but you know what? I won't even.
I think it's too late
fine.
for that.
For 10 grand,
I genuinely believe it's too late for that.
For 10 grand, I'd leave that X on.
Yeah. I can't believe just because of that they wanted like.
Oh.
But what's the reason behind it? That's what I don't understand. When you actually add a letter to cost less?
I don't know. It's
That's
just,
what I don't get.
It's just probably because they value it more. Like, it's, I don't know. Like, the only thing that's a little bit annoying is how the so there's some. I'm not first on a Google page because there's a bike called HyperX, and I'm like,
The bastards.
I know they took my spot. I'm like, I will take that spot off you. Don't worry. Competitive.
You know, a lot of fighters now will go around and pay them a visit.
Yeah.
I know.
No, but I just had an idea as well because, like I asked before, it's all to do with Greeks and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But because you're doing bare knuckle and it's kind of gladiator sport,
Oh,
didn't you
yeah.
think about
Fight to
gladiators
the
and stuff
death,
like
innit?
that?
It's like it's the 1% club for a reason.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, so I actually went to Rome before the actual event, and honestly, I listened to a really good trance remix of the Gladiator track.
Oh.
I will drop it. It's a good one. And I literally just had that in my earphones walking round, and I thought, that feeling, you're like, oh my God. So then when I was doing my photo shoot with Johnny Graham outside the Coliseum, I was like so excited for that.
Yeah.
Like, I was like, oh my god!
I think it would look, gladiator themed T-shirts. I think that would look really, really good.
I mean, he
really
nailed it. I absolutely nailed it. I was like, when you're taking, I was like showing him even on the fight. And I'm like, look, like showing him all pictures.
He's a natural, Johnny.
Yeah,
he's a good-looking.
Well, everyone says he's a good-looking kid.
He literally looks like Hector from Troy, and I will say that on camera because he literally fits the absolute bill of like.
Oh, what's his name? Sorry, can't remember his name. Yeah.
I don't. The most probably Greek looking, like he just fits it perfect. That's what you look like, an absolute like warrior in that. I'm really proud of like what you've created. It's great. So
you've achieved a hell of a lot in such a short space of time, and you're just all on for your own back as well.
Yeah.
You've obviously had help here.
Well, the way that I see it is like something that my dad taught me, like just from like a long time ago. It's like you should be able to do every single job, like he's got like a manufacturing company, like making like woodwork, chairs, sofas, all that sort of thing, and like he can literally do every single thing. So like after me having my shop, which is just like something that's in the past now, it's like I used to pay people to do stuff. So I had a social media girl, I had someone working the till for me, I had someone doing my the window displays and stuff like that. And eventually I was just like, the amount that I'm paying out a month is ridiculous. I thought, I'm going to learn how to do this, but not just learn it, I'm going to literally nail it. So like all the marketing side, like I'm going to learn how to do all the design stuff. It's like I've never done anything photography wise, and I'm stood outside of a BKB canvas thinking, wow, this is surreal with my little phone. But I've made the best reels ever. I've had I did Paulie's, and he got about 30,000. I can't say his last name.
Yeah, Molinardi.
Molinardi. And that's dyslexia, that it's not ignorance. I just really can't say it, and I've really tried. But so like, and I got 30,000 views on it, and he loved the video, and it was just something. It's 90 seconds. And it's just, do you know what I mean?
You've got a proper hack for it, haven't you? You've got an hack for doing it.
Like I love making all the little reels, and like even finding the right songs for people, like the right tracks to put over someone, like like little things like that. It's I like detail.
Yeah,
I feel like detail's key in a lot of things.
What would you say your biggest achievement is so far in this, say, 6 months or so? Would you say is the Italy trip?
I think it's the confidence of like going up to people and asking. Right, and the thing is, I can speak to anyone. I've got better at that. I didn't used to be able to do that, but like when I went to Rome and I asked for the media passes and bit, I was like, oh yeah, just ask Lupo, like casually just drop the name. Didn't realise like we
they do that, don't they? And you're like, okay, and then you ask somebody else, he goes, Bakewell game. Oh, all right, yeah. Before you even finish, yeah, sure.
Well, I went to go pick them up, so I was actually dressed up like a gladiator at this point because I did my photo shoot. So I literally like, they was probably thinking, who the fuck is this? but the thing is, I was like, I would have never had the confidence to go in, ask for like 2 media passes because I got one for me and my photographer. And honestly, I was having the biggest board meeting. I walked in, I was like, I'm not that important. You do not stop your meeting for me. Like I'm like just turning up and like even my photographer Joe, he was like, we were sat there an hour earlier with a vodka diet coke, just sat there, just chilling on like the little chairs, and he just turned around to me and went, "How the fuck have you done this?" Do you know what I mean? And I'm like, I just don't know. Like you just walked yourself in. Conor McGregor stood there, and I'm like, you know, it's like just did like not just that, but there was loads of people stood behind me, like that had probably planned this for months and months, and I'm just like rocked up in my little gladiator outfit. Got some media passes, like just sat there. Well, yeah, just I like the randomness of it.
Well, they say we're in Rome, don't they? We're in Rome.
Well, the thing is, this is perfect for me because like I love doing anything that's like high intensity, like like it's impulsive, and I love that. Like anything like that, it's like because that suits me because I thrive in chaos.
Yeah, because you're gaining momentum as well, or you can't you can't stop, can you?
No, you can't. And the thing is, it's like I don't want to give people the idea now. So I'm thinking, because I've got to be the first. Everyone's got to know who I am first, and that's why like I'm just pushing it. It's like I've not stopped.
Don't stop. You're doing really well. Honestly. Yeah, you're smashing it.
You only been doing it for what now, 7-8 months?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you achieved quite a lot in that short period of time.
What would you say has been your biggest challenge? Or challenges, if there's more than one.
Fucking. I'd probably say like a little bit of self-doubt that kicks in. Like am I going to be able to do this? Am I going to make it like to the point where it's like actually gain momentum and stuff like that? Because obviously there's a lot of work that goes into making a brand, and I know like that's such an easy thing to say, but like, you know, what if you have your bad days, your bad weeks and stuff like that? Because sometimes you've got to have that constant mindset, and like I think that's why I'm working it that hard, because I'm scared of dropping it.
Yeah.
So that sort of fear keeps me alive a little bit, thinking, no, you can't stop now, don't stop now. You know, like that, thinking, this will go wrong, this will go to shit. You know, basically.
Yeah, to me, I always remember this. I can't even remember. It was probably 5 years ago. I was watching and listening and watching this Joe Rogan's episode, you know, from his podcast.
Yeah.
And they were speaking kind of about this when you have your bad days, when you don't want to do stuff and stuff like that. But they were talking about comedy.
Yeah.
And they were saying about writing stuff and, you know, creating. And they say, you know, most of the days you don't want to do it. Most of the days your head is empty. And most of the days you don't know what you want to write.
Yeah.
And he goes, if you just sit there and just write anything, it doesn't matter what. He goes, it could be absolute bullshit. Or you just keep writing every single day. You have your time and you write. Like, you know, as in a discipline.
What's
kind of
interesting
way.
to me is
it was eventually you'll write something good.
Yeah.
And I always remember that. And I thought, if you have a bad day, it doesn't matter. You still got to do it.
You said it earlier. You touched on it earlier before we got rolling. And it took a while, but we got there. You said the same what I've heard a few people say, and I'm not sure if this is what Rich is referring to. Yeah. Where when you're knackered and you overthink things through the day, when you go home end at night when you're getting tired, that's when you can have some of your clearer thoughts.
Yeah. So like this goes back to like when I was at uni as well. So I'm like a night owl. Like I could sit there all day trying to come up with something productive. Nothing at all. But like I would literally stay up reading loads and loads of like all the essays and stuff, like all the research from like. And the only time it actually like sink in would be like 1, 2, 3 o'clock, and I'd sit there with like a bag of snacks, and then like, you know, like just like constant, because I feel like I can't sleep, so I need to do something. So my brain's now going, right, okay, we'll focus on that then. It's like, it's just, I think a lot of it is just like sort of finding when is the best time for you to work, and like knowing like, so sometimes for me it's like I find like it's easier to like, I do the best I can when I know I'm on my good days, and I try and just do as much as I can whilst I'm in like a hyper, you know, it's like I can fire stuff out like it's nothing. So then when it's my bad days, I just think, you know what, at least like I did that much that week. I did so much, like you got to be a bit kind to yourself in your head a little bit sometimes.
Because you can go mad, can't you?
Yeah.
And on the other side of that then, so what do you do? I bet you don't have many off days, do you? But if you do have an off day, what is your kind of off day? Or what do you do to kind of unwind? So I do like going to like a little spa or something like that. But saying that, the last time I went to a spa, I worked for 6 hours. I was just sat there on a lounge, like literally just making. Watching BKFC?
No, I was making the reels. So I'm trying to think on an off day. I don't know. I love to travel. Traveling. I like just jumping on a plane. I'll just go anywhere. Like I just don't like. But saying that though, to be fair, because I enjoy what I do, like, so obviously I was in Cardiff on Friday with BKB. Oh my God, I did something ridiculous. Right, okay, so I got a train down to Cardiff, which is like 2 trains. Takes a long time, and so I'd worked till about 12 o'clock, and so that's when I like finished like filming, but I forgot to book an hotel.
Right.
Yeah. So I was like, you know what? I'll just get the 4:30 in the morning. It's fucking, I'll just stay home.
Did you say? Oh,
fuck.
Wow.
But yeah.
What, just walking around Cardiff?
No, I just thought, you know what, it'd be right. But yeah.
What time did the show finish then? So you had a good.
About 12. So obviously, about the time I got to Cardiff, it was like, I'm like, okay. Yeah. At that point I was just like, I weren't even bothered. I was like, I'm here now. But it's like, you know, like the little sporadic things like that. But the thing is, it's like, instead of going, oh no, that's like, most people would just crumble under something just going like wrong in that sort of sense. But to me, it's like I thrive in chaos. I'm like, right, okay, we'll just work with this.
That's all right. Good way to look at it.
I know.
Yeah,
I would think, I need to sleep, mate. That's what I would think. When I'm tired, I'm cringy. Oh my God.
You know, because it is
I'm
very
cranky,
much
not cringy.
It's very much a male-dominated, like combat sport in general is very much male-dominated, whether it be across all of it really.
To be fair, it was like the male domination side. So like we spoke about it earlier. So I thought I'd like. So I've actually like my role models are quite strong men. So like one of my So like when I was younger, like my uncle used to like treat me like one of his sort of thing, and honestly, like he would literally like jokingly put me in like an headlock and like choke me out. Like, but like even like when he like so he's actually like no longer in anymore. But to be fair, like he has always been my like role model, especially like younger. It's like if I did anything naughty, like he would make me drop to the floor on like literally like 10 push-ups and then like literally salute him at the end of it and stuff. Honestly, it was like, so I've had quite good role models, like even like my dad, like so he's like ran his own business, so I watched a lot of what like.
You seem like a sponge then, don't you? So you take
Yeah.
from
So your dad and your uncle were in combat sports as well, or?
No, but they was both in the army together though.
Okay.
So it's like I think I've always appreciated and respected that sort of like mindset sort of thing. You know, that strong mental mind sort of thing.
So when how old were you when you started like veering towards combat sports? And
I think probably about 24, something like that.
Okay.
Yeah, so I started doing like, to be fair, like probably for the first 4 years I sort of dipped in and out of it. So I liked Thai boxing.
Yeah.
I did Krav Maga. I've got like a black belt in that. Some people laugh at that, but to be fair, you know
It's
what?
impressive.
It's just because like not a lot of people understand it, and they're like, is that Israeli thing? I'm like, yeah, it is. Yeah, it does. And obviously I've done like boxing and sparring, but it's been good to do like more of the boxing side as well, especially with sparring, because I feel like it doesn't matter what you know until you physically use it in a ring, and the difference, I can respect that difference.
Yeah.
You know, like when I first started sparring, it's like I didn't even move from I just didn't even pivot. So it's like I know I get like, you know, and the thing is when I actually watch more professional boxers and stuff, I'm watching what they're doing, and I like it. It's like the amount of times where like I filmed one, I've learnt their fighting style because I am constantly editing the videos, and I know like, and it's weird because you learn just even from doing stuff like that, like just like thinking, oh, you know, like this, because I try and get the best edits that I can when I'm like doing the filming and stuff.
And so do you train yourself now then, or?
Yeah, I do bits. So because of this, it's been so full on. It's trying to train. It's been hard work. So it's like I've not sparred with Jack for a long time, and I've been doing bits of like kickboxing and stuff like. It's like I trained today, but that was like so like my friend Zoe, she just got some pads out for me and just chucked it into my PT, and she's like, oh, you look right. As soon as I seen them gloves and pads, I was buzzing. And she's like, this is the one thing that you just like sink your teeth into, and then that's it. Do you know what I mean? I'm like, yeah, because honestly, you can get me to just all the high rock stuff. Not interested. Honestly, and as soon as you just put them pads up to me, I love it. It's like, do you know what I mean? It's like, I love it.
No, that's good.
Yeah. But I'd definitely like fight again soon. I want to, but at the same time, I know the commitment. You need at least 3 months of like somewhere when you're not going to drink. You can dedicate that time to train, because I won't want to just like, do you know what I mean? It's like
you can't stop this at the moment though, can you? Like you've said it, because you're on incline with this.
No, you can't. If you take a step back, and speaking from experience, you end up 3-4 steps back.
Yeah.
You can't. If you stop, you end up being behind so badly. You think, oh my gosh, yeah.
To be fair, like I've got like a fear of failure. Like that's my thing. Like even from like a young age, because I had a daughter really young. So to me, like, to be fair, one of the first things I ever got told when I had my daughter was like, oh, you'll be nothing but counsellor today. I went, right then. Yeah. So you know, like that initial, so that's what drove me. That drove me seriously. Like literally, that's what got me through college, uni. Like, you know, it got me through everything.
What did you study in uni?
Forensic psychology.
Oh, forensic psychology.
I love it. It's well good.
Okay.
Yeah, but that's the thing though.
So what does that entail? Sorry, forensic psychology,
so
because I understand forensics, I understand psychology. How does that come together?
So basically, it's understanding the mind in a sense of like, so you know when someone does like a crime, so for example murder, it's not what they did, it's why, what led up to that. And it's an understanding process sort of thing. So it's like it's just learning how the cognitive brain and stuff. That's what I'm going to be giving people a lecture on here about. But it's like, but it makes you understand people a lot better. And I think like I've been able to use bits of everything to actually like so even when I'm like doing my designs, I want to tailor it to personality. Okay. So like, you know, so it's like like I was saying, like some people will have just like the HyperX at the front, but they don't want anything bold. But some people want that. No, I want to look like I'm standing out. I want that, you know, like it's like you can sort of bring little bits in, and it's like not just that. I feel like a lot of it is like a lot of fighting is psychological. There's a lot of like just understanding people. You can talk to people better just knowing. We touched that last weekend.
They all say it's like probably 60% is in your head. The 40 is your fitness.
Yeah.
And your skill. It's most of it is in your head.
Yeah, it is. It's like if you've got them like, so if you're having a bad week or something like that, but you've got like a big fight and stuff, that difference of that week of you, like those demons you're like you're not gonna perform to your like you're not gonna do it.
Not perform to your max, will you?
No. But like I know like a lot of like from what I've seen with the fighters and stuff, it's like they are like boxing doesn't do it for them anymore, and you can see it. You can it's like you don't have to speak to. You can just watch them fight, and you're like, So it's like that's the mentality, is that?
Yeah. So, do you know, because obviously you studied forensic psychology, so how come you end up making your own clothing brand? Starting your own clothing brand, because that's like
I know this is two ends of the spectrum, and I get that. Yeah,
too far apart, really, if you will. Yeah.
So like I started my shop up. So like I finished uni, and I thought, right, okay, I need to do something. I thought, you know what, I had an interest in fashion. Yeah. Like I weren't ace at it. I weren't like my, because to be fair, if I was going to do forensic psychology doctor, I'd have to do medical for 3 years, and I was like 28. I'm like, I haven't got this in me. I need something. It's like I'm pushing 40. Like
you end up fucking killing somebody, wouldn't you?
And medical, it doesn't mean it can take 5 years, isn't it? It depends.
Oh, yeah, it can take a long time. And I just thought, I'm 28. Like I haven't got time for this. I need to do something else. So I went to the shop, and I didn't like that. But to be fair, it's like I built it up, and I was surprised how well I worked, how good I am at designing stuff. So I completely designed the whole shop. It were a completely empty pharmacy. So it was nothing but bricks and mortar, but I was able to visualise everything. I could just see it. And like what I actually created were pretty cool, to be fair. So it had like a bit of a flannels look, and it had like a greenery wall on one side, and it was pink on the other, so you had like pink and black like contrasting and stuff.
Could do with you in here, you know.
I know, you know what, I was like sort of decorating. You'll have different curtains by tomorrow.
I hope so.
But no, it's just, and like that just weren't fulfilling like what I wanted to do, because like, to be fair, the clothes that people wanted is not what I wanted to sell, and it was just I was getting to the point where I just thought, this ain't me anymore. And even when I was like boxing with Jackie's, like I never understood why you even had that shop. It's like because it's not you, and I had like a whole personality change. This became my personality, and it's like if I've looked at pictures from like me then to now. Honestly, you'd think like I've had a completely different person.
So really, it's not.
What do you think caused that? Sorry, Rich. What do you think caused them that? What can you put your finger on it, or what do you?
Yeah, I can actually. It sounds a bit, but to be fair, so it was grief. I was angry, so I closed my shop to go and train, because it's the only thing that made me feel better. Oh, okay. So then I sort of like moved it into that sort of thing. I was like, you know what? I'm getting more of like a good feeling about like this is what I should be doing, because the shop it just wasn't like. I don't know. I just felt like I had a lot. Unfulfilled. Unfulfilled, and I had a lot of rage, like built-in rage. And the only thing that made me feel better was just punching something.
But the good thing about that is, right? No matter what you do, there is always something good that comes out of it. So I think if you wouldn't have that shop, it wouldn't give you confidence and in yourself that you can do this. Believe in yourself.
Yeah. So the stuff that wasn't working there, I applied it to this, and then it started. Like, so things were coming back, and people were being interested in it. I'm like, oh, this is nice. Like, because with my shop, it was just like, it weren't the same. So, yeah, when I was sparring more and more, it's like I actually ended up fighting for Jack in one of his events that he had in, I'm trying to think where it were. It was in Brawling something hall, Champers Hall, something like that.
Okay.
And so that went well. Because to be fair, I lost 20 kilograms of body weight
through training.
Yeah,
and dieting,
because I went literally, like, when I say I look like two different people, it literally is two different people. Like that's a lot.
That's 3 and something stone, isn't it?
Yeah, that's I went from about 85 kilograms, and I dropped naturally in like a year to about 75, And then because I wanted to fight at 65, which is a big mistake, and I realised that when you drop 10 kilograms and you're going to have a fight, like, because I'm used to like using a lot of my weight into that, I was punching a bag, it feels like I'm hitting a feather. Like, it's not. And I'm like, I started getting anxiety because I'm like, I don't punch like this. Do you know what I mean? It's like,
I bet you were faster, weren't you?
To be fair, I wouldn't recommend it. Like, even when I said to Bakewell, because I was talking to him about one of his events, I was like, I made the mistake of dropping like 10 kilograms, but then I've not gone back up, I've maintained it. In fact, I actually got down to 58. And I've started putting weight back on now properly, as in like, because I want my muscle definition and stuff.
Yeah.
But so that's what I'm working on in a minute. But like, yeah, just like, it was that whole commitment into doing that sort of thing. So, and then I literally, since then, it's like I just didn't even step back into my shop. I was like, no, I'm done. See in a bit.
Good on.
Yeah. Well, this took off, isn't it? You were
Yeah.
right. Yeah. So
My
it was a
passion's
right
all
decision
for
at the end of the day. Yeah.
It's like I couldn't find any, like I had no passion left after that Christmas where it was a bit quiet and I was like, oh, I'm not doing this. Do you know what I mean? So I was like, and then when I started this, it's like, that's why I probably called it happier as well, because it's a harp, it's exciting. It's like, it's, you know, it's a new sport that's dominating at the minute. It is growing really fast. And it's only been legal since 2018, hasn't it?
Yeah. So you've seen there's a gap in marketing for what you're doing as well, obviously.
Massive gap. And
There's
the thing
only
is,
one
I can
which
make it more personal because I'm meeting the people behind everything. And like, I can't imagine trying to do that in boxing because it's like because it's so new, everyone's just so normal.
Yeah.
In the sense
of
that's like,
a very, very good way of putting it.
But you know, at this point, there is some, you would call them celebrities. There is some fighters that they are actually really big, aren't they? And they achieved a lot. And
I'd say more.
they're known
like,
outside the bare-knuckle. And they're still normal guys, really.
Yeah.
They're not, with boxing guys, it's a little bit different.
I mean, I found it weird when I was in Rome and the lads that I was like talking to, whatever. Like, I was like, people getting autographs of him. I'm like, that's weird. That.
Yeah.
I'm like, do you know what I mean? It's just weird. I'm like,
They'll be asking for you, carry on, they'll be asking for yours soon.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully, it's like I'll sign a T-shirt. Like,
I'm always weird about that. Even if you like want someone's autograph, you're like a bit. Like,
yeah, it's a bit of a strange space.
Strange feeling.
Yeah, I mean, it was funny. I was watching Rico Bamban, and he was just trying to get a beer. Like, he was stood there, and literally, I was like, "Is that?" He was just getting in, like, what were it? Like, selfies and stuff like that. And I think it must have taken him about 5-10 minutes to drink this pint. Yeah. And he was just like, or whatever it is that he was drinking it very slowly. I was like, is that annoying? He's like, no, because the fans. I'm like, okay, fair enough. But he couldn't even drink his beer. I'm like, it's just surreal, isn't it?
It is becoming famous, Rico. Definitely, that's for sure.
He's got a big name.
Yeah.
So how many fighters would you say you've actually worked with now then?
I'd say a few. So I've worked with Johnny, obviously with Rome. Foxer, he's done. He's started sharing stuff for me, which is sound like, you know, it's like that's good. You know, you can't even think at the top of your head, but it's that many. Like, I did a photo shoot with Liam Howell from BKB. He just smashed out the water. He actually rescued me. So like, Johnny was meant to do the photo shoot, but like he just had an operation. He's like, you could tell he didn't want to let me down. I'm like, it's not a letdown. Don't worry. You've given me 24 hours to fix the problem. So that's good for me. It's like, I've got literally a rota of fighters that would help. Do you know what I mean? So it's all right. And so Liam Howell literally drove up from Leicester and he like on 24 hours notice to go to a photo shoot at 9 a.m. So I was like, you know, it's like, and you got there and it was like just absolutely smashed it. Listened to like so I had the guy that was doing it. He normally does like bodybuilders sort of photo shoots, and they look mega. They look really good, and he was like good with the directive, and it felt nice. I could take a step back because normally it's me, like, you know, like being on it. I was like, oh, I can just like pass you the top.
Did you enjoy that then, or were you slow on edge because you're kind of?
No, because I knew it was like, because I trusted his professionalism. And like he literally just smashed out the water, and I actually paid him more than decent, and I did it because one, you showed up, you know, like as in like just, you know, that appreciating, like you showed up, you smashed it, you did it on 24 hours notice. I can't ask for more. Like, do you know what I mean? It's like you did amazing. So
no, that's good.
Back in Rome, that was the first time I actually met you face to face.
Yeah, because we stood in the media bit of the corner. I was like, probably trying to film it.
Do you know what? That's one thing I didn't like about that. They shoved us in that corner. And go, you guys stand here, and that's it. And then eventually go, you can't stand here. And then I just thought, well, I'm going to go wherever the hell I want. And I just started doing that. I just walked around and nobody said anything to me.
I had one of them like a portable things that my mate left me.
DJI Osmo. Yeah.
I just literally, I just give up. I was like, you know what? I'm just going to enjoy this. I actually nicked a carbonara off Bakewell because I was starving, right? And there was like serving proper nice food. I'm like,
carbonara.
I did.
You put it in your pocket.
You know what it was? I was like, as I noticed, like, I went to Bakewell. I'm like, listen, mate, I'm fucking starving. And he's like, you can go on because I seen like carbonara's being passed out. I'm like, like, the one thing I love in Rome is a carbonara. I think I ate it twice.
I'll be honest, I was starving at that point as well when they were bringing plates out.
Moment though when you're like, wow, I'm eating Andrew Bakewell's carbonara, and you're like, you sat there and like. But it's funny though.
Should have got him a napkin.
I know. Like, can you just have this piece of penne pasta, please?
Yeah, but when we were talking, and it was quite loud, and I'm not sure whether I misheard you, but I think you mentioned something about opening, like what do you call it?
It's like a management
brand.
I love the idea of it. It's like the thing is, I've had to put it on the back burner because I thought, don't overcommit. Because like obviously the idea that I had with the short videos that I was doing for fighters, I thought I actually think promotion would be willing to pay for that because it fills the gap between the editing of photos and fighters owning them. Because they want the footage, they want to share the fight because they're excited about it, especially if they've won and stuff. But I've like started like just doing that just off my own back, and I thought, you know what, I could probably do something with that, and I thought. Because not a lot of fighters as well know how to also do their own content sort of things. Like they're not as savvy on it, and I think it closes the gap. But like when you know how to do it, so like obviously a lot of people that know how to use social media, right, tend to do really well, like getting places in fights. Because obviously it's selling tickets. Tickets, and like if people know who you are. They're more willing, like it's like they want to think, oh well, you know, someone's fighting on that. I want to go watch that.
Yeah, I know this guy's fighting. He'll tell his mates as well, and this is how he's selling tickets.
A lot of it's socials. You could be best fighter in the world, but if you can't use your social media, and
you got to do all this stuff. And
so we're gonna fill that, and I'm like, that's what I can't. If I overcommit, the standard of what I'm doing is gonna go down. That's why I'm not doing that. But I probably will revisit it once this is a lot more sturdy and it's a lot more clockwork.
If you carry on growing as you are in the space of 6 months, give it a couple of years.
Well, I want to go to America next.
Yeah.
You
Get ready, David.
I know. Like Lou Fusey's going to have an headache for about 2 weeks. But so that's the thing. I'm actually looking at going to Knucklemania because I know. Okay. I want to go. I'm like, I want to, because apparently the way I've been told, like when it's in America, especially like Miami, it's like a simulation out there. It's like you going into like an actual like game, you know, like because it's so surreal and everything's just mad and mental. I'm like, put me there. Yeah. Like, well, I'll do that.
So what's the plan then for the near future? Obviously, is that
it is definitely tapping to America as well because obviously their fan base is massive. And obviously, like a lot of the American fighters they definitely have a lot more of the celebrity status and stuff like that.
A lot more dialed in, aren't they, with socials and stuff?
I think somebody is actually educating them about the importance of what do you call it?
Your branding, isn't it?
Your branding, yourself.
You are your brand, though. That's
you are.
Thing.
You're selling yourself because that's what you really. We spoke about this before. We said really the octagon, the cage, the ring, wherever you're fighting in, it's not really a ring, it's a stage.
Yeah,
and you're a performer
a little bit.
Yeah, like, so it's very, very important how popular you are.
Yeah, it is.
Because it depends how many people buy your tickets and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So when we started doing this,
you got to make noise.
The fighting is one element of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's got to
the
be
social media and all this other stuff is, So when we started this, when we started going into shows and then doing press, we were shocked that nobody wanted to talk to us, and we just looked around and said, how come nobody's talking to anyone? Media is there, we are there, a few other guys were there, and they just walk right past you. And I'm like, this is weird, because nobody actually told them you should speak to media, because if you speak to media, your face is out. If your face is out, you're known. Yeah. And nobody was telling them, any of them, that stuff. And they are fighters, they don't give a fuck about that.
They'll take a punch in the face, but you put a camera for them.
Yeah, but now they are changing now. They will speak to you. It's different now, but beginning was not like that at all. They just wanted to fight and go home. That's all they wanted to do.
Yeah.
I assume they still want to do that, but
that's
now they
the
understand that they can't.
Sort of thing. you know, like how you've got like there's loads of boxing events. There's loads. Every weekend. And it's like, but I think with this, because it is like, I actually think it's going to sound really daft this, but like I actually, you know, like a bit like the WWE effect.
Yeah.
Like a bit like that, where you've got like everyone had their favourite fighters, and because it was a bit more like out there and like so much more American.
Yeah.
Like, even though obviously like there is quite a few like English fighters and stuff like that, but that could be probably why Americans are a bit more like higher status in the sense of like the fight world. Just because like it's more like, you know, like everyone has it's like having your favourite characters.
The thing is, they get like the cringe Americans,
the cheese
don't
works,
they?
though,
Exactly.
doesn't
Yeah,
it?
exactly.
They
yeah,
love
it
cheese,
does.
and there is
Yeah.
another thing
I
that
like cheese.
I love a cheese.
Brie,
No, I like I like a cheese board, to be fair. Like,
Brie's in there.
We're diverting here. Aren't we?
Yeah.
I'm starving here.
I am actually. Haven't eaten yet.
it's like I've
Yeah.
been to ones. Obviously, the ones that even like the BKB one that I went to on weekend. It's like it was just, like you just. I think it's growing so fast. I've not even like I've only seen like bits of progress. So I've seen like where they started off, like, so you know, the documentary that they did, and then when you look at it now and you're like, wow, it's like the scale is massive, and like, I feel like the stadiums are full, like they're getting sold out. It's not like as if like, you know, there's just a couple of like
Oh,
strays
yeah,
that
he's
walk
getting
That's
in.
a
and
question
bigger.
for you then, because obviously you're covering all the main. We're pretty much only covering BKFC at the moment.
Yeah.
But you're actually you putting out working across multiple promotions.
Yeah.
Is there a big difference in how they're set up and
How they operate.
Obviously, like the whole concept of the fight's probably different in a sense, because you've got like the triangle for the BKB, and then you've got the circle. Some people might be better at fighting at close range and getting someone in a corner and just levering them, and like corners would probably work better for different fighters rather than a circle where it's like I'd feel like a bit more exposed in that. I feel like
you've got a bit more room, haven't you?
I feel like you
circle out.
Yeah. So there's that, and I feel like maybe some of the fighters would prefer that. I think Jimmy Sweeney said once that he prefers the circle over the triangle, if I'm right. And just like the atmosphere is more or less the same in the sense of like the fans, because the fans are there to watch like brutality. They want to see like, you know, they want to see blood. You know what I mean? So you got the same
I
sort
always
of
thought,
fan
you know, the
base.
fighters who are in and out, they would struggle more with that triangle, because you can
There's less space.
you have less space to do that.
Yeah.
Because if you don't want to, because some fighters, even though they're in bare knuckle, especially ex-boxers, they don't want to engage too much. They in out, and you can't do that in triangle, can you?
It's interesting.
Yeah, you have to dig in, don't you?
Yeah. But I think they've both got really like loyal fan bases as well, though. So like, you know, like it's never. There's always an atmosphere. There's never like a dullness thinking, oh god, this like no one's ever like, oh, this fight's boring next. You
It's
know,
never
like
it's never like boxing, is it?
no. This is the thing. I feel
Keep
like
saying
boxing's just obviously it's too scripted. Like, you know, you've got the Jake Paul effects. You know, it's like he's taking a fight with who's he fighting?
Yeah, Anthony Joshua.
Yeah.
It's not even
Like,
that.
it's like
It's not.
you don't even know if they're going to take a knee or not.
No,
do
it's
you know what I mean?
not. It's not even that.
Are we having this?
You're the one that first bring this to light. So you know that Joshua and Jake Paul is fighting, right?
Yeah.
Who else is fighting on that card?
I have
Nobody
seen
knows.
something.
Nobody
Yeah.
cares actually, and that's the
Yeah.
problem with boxing.
only lasts-
Nobody knows.
only
Nobody
lasts
cares.
It's probably the
18
same with the
months or
Tate one
so.
as well, you know, like with Andrew Tate and
Yes, it's
Yeah.
saying nobody knows. Nobody cares.
Only last 18 months since the Sheikhs got involved. You know, with boxing,
It's getting a
where
bit
all-
better.
The cards are getting a lot better, but for years for me, it was always my biggest gripe. There'd be
sometimes
like
though the
one-
undercards do better.
Yeah,
Like I saw it. Who were it? It was the women. It was the women on the last, and it's gonna do my head in. She's an Irish lass,
I mean Katie Taylor.
Katie Taylor. Watching that fight, and like literally the main event were just like, but in comparison, it was like, you know, obviously the Mac Tyson fight. So I was watching Katie Taylor going, that was a boxing match. That
Yeah.
were a savagery. I enjoyed that better because it was real.
That's 100%. You're right with that.
Yeah.
But in general, that's where boxing's let itself down for me over the years. There'll be one good,
can't agree with you on that
well-known
as well,
name
because-
fight, and the rest of it is.
Well, it's all contracts
Unless you
as well, though, isn't it?
completely die-hard fan, you don't care. Like you don't care because if you're just an average person who likes to watch a bit of boxing, you'll just watch the main fight. The rest of them, you don't know who they are and you don't care. Even though, like you say, sometimes it might be a better fight, but it's because the way it's staged and the way it's advertised. nobody knows who is fighting on
Yeah.
the undercard. Nobody knows ever.
Yeah,
And
well,
that's just
it's funny what McGregor said. He said if you, there's obviously a few guys said this now. McGregor put a post out yesterday or today.
But I've got that
He said,
video of
"There's
him teaching
nothing
Matt Carson
like
how to box.
bare knuckle.
yeah.
You watch it live. There's
I love it.
nothing like it.
They're in.
And
The
he's
thing
right.
is, it's
We're
brutality.
absolutely
at its
hooked on it.
finest.
What do you love most? What's your favourite thing about bare knuckle?
I think it's like, you know what, and I actually genuinely mean this, it's when you see someone have been like, they've taken so many punches and they've taken it, and like I watched it at BKB and it basically he had nothing left, right, and he got the back up. Right? And you do not see that in boxing. He got back up and he was like, right, come on, like, you know, like it's the heart that people have in it. It's like, it's not just like the mentality of like being like, oh, you know, being the hardest out there, taking the, you know, delivering the biggest punches. It's like it's the people that get back up.
Yeah.
When most people and their face is gone, like, and it's just seeing that. That's when you see the true, actual, like I see it like true sort of warrior come out. It's like how many people will just give up? They just wouldn't even. Do you know what I mean?
It's
To add on to
most of
that,
people who
what
just-
you've just said as well, and let's be honest here, for what they're doing to themselves, for all training and what they're getting paid, it's no way enough yet.
Yeah.
They're not doing it for money. They're
Hopefully
not doing
we'll
it
get
for money.
there one day, but they're
Yeah.
not doing it for money either.
Yeah.
Because we know, don't we?
I
They're
think
not-
it's a passion though. It's like
Yeah.
you've either got to love it, and it's like you live and breathe it like we do. You know, like we were saying
Yeah.
earlier, it's like you're addicted to it now. It's like it's like it's not even about money for me. It's like I was saying, it's like
Fuck the money. I'm here
I know.
to stay.
I'm here to like, it's just even when I was doing like on ringside and stuff, I had 2 different fighters, blood on my face. I'm like, you know, it's like
me-
like I'm here for this.
From
This is why we
entertainment,
love this game.
Oh yeah, I'm tapped.
from entertainment point of view, for me, it's same. When you're there and you watch it and you think, Jesus Christ, there's nothing better.
I love what Rico Bum Franco said. He says when you're there at a live event and you can hear the punches landing.
Oh, I tell you
And
what,
he
the
says
worst
you can hear the
punch I ever
bone on
heard
bone.
were his nose. So it was a really good jab, and his nose, like literally, you know, when someone hits you that hard, that it was in where were it, Bristol, and this you could hear a pin drop, and that was a BKB event, and it's like his face just went in, and I have never heard anything like that in my life. That sound will never leave me, like ever. Like honestly, it was like that. It was just his face broke, and he just. Yeah, and it's just when you look at them injuries, you're like, that's like, and then to get back into a ring after having your face literally caved in, like how would you find that? Do you know what I mean? So the difference between boxing and bare knuckle, it's like why would I not want to like be involved in that?
I'm thinking that's very much an interesting topic at the moment. Obviously, you've had James DeGale coming over, Frankie Gavin. You've had some like top level boxers coming over as well, former Olympic champions, you know, world champions, and they're not doing very well, are they?
No, I don't think a boxer, some people might be different. Like you probably do get your odd one that will like make it, but when they realise like the intensity of like, even like with Jack's fight is a really good example of it. It's like he literally he did his signature thing. Jack doesn't make it out of like round 1. So like literally grabbing back head, he's just uppercut straight, and like, do you know what I mean? It's like you're not gonna do that in boxing, and like you probably never had that kind of balance.
No, the boxers
They're
are
not used to that.
That's why
Yeah.
boxers, they don't do very well in clinch because they don't know how to do it.
No.
So they avoid clinch as much as they
MMA
can.
fighters might be better at it.
Yeah, well,
I
they
think
are.
like because
MMA
like
fighters are
groundwork-
brilliant at it.
Exactly.
They've
So
been doing that all their lives. Yeah.
yeah, it's like the difference. I think it matters. Like so obviously, like you know the difference between being hit in the face with a fist and a 12-ounce glove is massive.
Yeah.
So and obviously, like I think it is the mentality. Like I keep going back to that, but it's like imagine just having someone like literally pushing your head into the like. Do you know what I mean? It's like it's next level, isn't it?
You're like you're ready to go.
I
you.
know. It makes me excited. I love
So-
it. Like that's awesome.
To me, when you watch it as well, sometimes when you're really close next to the ring and you see all that, like so you
Yeah.
think, "Fucking hell, Jesus!"
I
And
just
they
think
carry on.
it's better than boxing. I don't think you can compare. Honestly,
I would
if-
be
if-
bored now watching boxing. It's ruined it for me.
To be honest, I've been bored of boxing for many years now. But this,
Yeah.
for me, over the last
Yeah.
year, 18 months, it's caught fire. It's only going one way, and we absolutely love it. So
Well, you're getting waves of new people coming in all the time. So, like, obviously, like with at Impact, you got like John Telfer, And like honestly, he said I was ill. Like it was proper ill, weren't it? And he was like, he said I just didn't even have one mark on me. I'm like, yeah, well, if I did that, that would happen to me. You can guarantee like my face would be rearranged.
Yeah, he said that when he fought on that first Impact show, he said he didn't have a mark on him after that either.
Yeah.
But it's just mad that people are still even like jumping in the ring knowing that they're ill. Like Rocky Reese fought with shingles. It's like he's literally like properly ill, right? He's got like a plate in the side of his face. He's got like half an eyebrow missing. Like he'll never come back. He'll never have the eyebrow back. And you're like,
Right.
and he's like obviously like he's had the world title for so long, and honestly, it's like you could see the fight in his face. And how can you not admire that and think that's some going nuts? Like you've clearly fought on with a broken jaw. You've clearly like you've taken some serious damage. Like even sent me a voice note even when he was in. I'm like, you're in your hospital bed, pal. Like because I just said like, you know what? Let me send you some stuff out because honestly, I was like, I'll send you some rest day stuff because you're gonna need it. Do you know what I mean? I'm like, it's just like you can see you put the X-ray up and I'm like, wow, like that's like. How would you like just carry on like that? You know what I mean? It's picking yourself back up and going, right, let's go again.
Would you like to see? I mean, we're obviously heading down to Derby this Saturday.
Yeah.
I think there's one women's fight on there.
Meg.
Yeah.
Meg and Tez Diamond.
Yeah, it's going to be.
There's been a lot of back and forth for them. There's been a lot of screenshotting.
Yeah, there's a lot of shots fired there. I think they've blocked each other numerous times, slagged each other off.
Yeah.
But obviously, are you looking forward to that? And
I'll probably watch like a bit of BKFC whilst I'm at Impact as well, just a little bit. I'll probably have to like have it on one screen.
You've made your bed now. You're gonna have to lie in it.
No, I'm happy that I'm going up to Impact. They did say like it's on the same day.
My question I'm going to ask you actually is though, would you like to see more women in bare knuckle?
Yeah, like to be fair, it's like you know what I'd love to see more women in it, but at the same time, I really understand why they wouldn't, because obviously like. One wrong punch can completely like, you're gonna have scars.
To me,
injuries.
I actually enjoy watching.
And I feel like
them.
you gotta consider it a lot more.
Yeah, I think it's. I do
sorry,
enjoy it. It's hard.
You've been bloodthirsty as well, and also training.
Yeah.
Would you ever? Do you think ever contemplate?
I have
making the war?
contemplated it. Yeah. I have like seriously contemplated to the point where I've asked it will. So yeah. I'm like, because
So when's your debut?
And I have to learn a lot more very quickly. It's like, to be fair, it's like I want to be able to commit to stuff, and like I'd love to do it. I would, but at the same time, I value my face because do you know what I mean? I'm like, because the injuries you can get, it's like it can be life changing, and like you can't be ignorant to that. You've got to respect that. Do you know what I mean? It's like,
for sure.
But I, honestly, the fact that they are doing it, two women in the sport, like I know they come from completely different backgrounds, and like I love Megan and I love like that Tez. They're two really completely different personalities, and they're all like coming in. Like obviously they're gonna have this fight, and I do want to see who comes on top a little bit because I'm like ego.
Have you got a favourite in that one?
I get on with them both.
Yeah.
But I do, but feel like the thing is, it's like you can't like sort of be biased in it as well. Like you've got to like, because to be fair, like they're both independent, strong women, and it takes balls to get in there. And to be honest, like like the fact that they've even made the decision to do it, it's like that.
Yeah, on its own, it takes
because at least with a man, like if you get punched in the face and you have a big slit in your eyebrow, it looks good. But like I've got good eyebrows and I'm not sacrificing them. I'm like I'm not missing off an eyebrow. It's like I've been maintaining these for about like 5-6 years like perfectly. So for someone to punch my eyebrow off, I'd be upset. I mean, I got turkey teeth as well. I'm like, can you imagine? I'm not flying out to Turkey the day after. So these are all things I definitely have to consider.
So you're going to step in there, but you won't fucking pay him. That's what you're saying.
I'll literally just have to like go like that. Just like raise my head every now and then.
Just work on that defence, you'll be fine.
Oh, well, that's the thing though. I feel like the best defence would always be just to constantly move. Who's the guy that dances in boxing? What's his name?
Tierney.
Prince something.
Prince Nazim.
Yeah.
Oh,
and
yeah.
He just,
boxing, I thought
he just doesn't let anyone rest, does he? Because he's constantly, like that. I thought that'd be well good.
Well, you know what? Paulie Malignaggi were a bit like that, weren't they?
You know what? He's
Leeds.
Really, how old is he's in his 40s, isn't he? And the fact that 40s. He moves so well.
Yeah.
And
he's a volume puncher, isn't he? He don't like load up, but he's very elusive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he did like he smashed that, and I also like when I did that video and he shared it, and like there was like, oh, do you want to come for a curry? I'm like, yeah.
Why not?
I know. I was like, yeah, of course I do. I was sat there. I thought, wow, I can't believe I'm sat here telling Paulie how to put pickle and onion on his poppadom. I'm like, this. You know when you're like, this is a bit surreal. This is a bit.
Did you have to do it for him because his hands were fucked as well?
No. So I was just like, right, you got to put the mango chutney on first, and you put like. I was like, you're like, I can't believe I'm
Was that a pinch me moment? Would you say
a little
that?
bit, yeah.
Yeah.
And the thing is, because I've actually watched him fight a couple of times, I was like, you know what? This is actually, it's not like I've gone, oh, you're a famous boxer, I'm going to talk to you. It's not that. Do you know what I mean? It's like, oh, it's Paul. I was like, do you know what I mean? Because I've seen like the fights with Ricky Hatton and stuff like that. So, you know, it's nice to actually, people obviously that, I'm not saying like I followed it relentlessly because I didn't. But obviously, like, as I've got more into like the boxing and that sort of thing, it's like I'm learning about more like, you know, like different people. It's like I'll watch random fights all the time. Like I said, I'm like, I don't even have a personal Instagram anymore. I might as well just work off my HyperX. I'm like watching it. It's literally it's like a male algorithm on it, and it's just full of Andrew Tate, Joe Rogan. Fighting, honestly, it's literally the most masculine.
But testosterone levels going through a roof,
aren't they? But you can sort of see. I actually like when I go back to my personal one. I'm like, this is boring.
Yeah.
I'm like looking at it. That's funny. That's
what my cousin's eating for a tea and all that.
Yeah.
Look what my cousin's having for a tea.
No. But
Pictures of their dogs and like.
Yeah.
It's a nice dog. But
no, it's addictive, and you're doing really well, and you should definitely.
This is all I talk about. Like people are bored of me. Like this is all. It's like I've gone from having like I used to go raving a lot, so I was really into like my music and like just like going to raves and stuff, and like it just got to the point where I thought when I came to like making this brand, I just literally just homed in on it to the point I made this my whole personality. Like there was no room for anything else. Like this is like my one and only focus, and this is all I'm gonna do. This and just it's like I just wanted to just actually make something that I actually truly believe is like one of my passions now. Do you know what I mean? So it's
I
like
think if you want to do well, you're kind of supposed to anyway, because if you're not going to give it 100%, somebody else will.
Yeah.
It's just simple as that.
Yeah.
And you've gone that far now, haven't you? So
Yeah.
you're not stopping anytime
no
soon. Are you?
stopping.
No stopping, yeah.
But I think people are actually genuinely surprised how like because they've watched me put the work in. It's not a case of like, oh, she just does a little bit and you know, it's like I am literally everywhere, and that's the point. Like I literally want to be seen at every event, everything, every like I want because that's the only way that my brand is going to take off is by putting that much effort into it. And like even though my team's literally just like me and my photographer, but
where would you like to be in 5 years' time?
Oh,
that's a good question because you've got to think about that.
I'd definitely say like America. I'd love to be going to like LA, Las Vegas, stuff like that. You know, like really hitting like really big stadiums and just feeling like what a times 100 like sort of event would be like, if that makes sense. Like even if it doesn't matter like for what event that is. Like you know, like I like working with the people that I've like been working with so far. I've all been like really sound like they've all like you know they're like the passion that I have as well, so they can see it. It's like I literally I can have this conversation like all day, every day, which is pretty much what I do like in my head anyway. But I definitely want to like get to America. Like obviously I still want to like have a lot more fighters on my sponsorship sort of thing, but obviously like that costs, so you've got to like sort of like do away like just find a way around stuff at the minute. But I think like just to actually have like my brand on a scale that is up there with like Venom, like that's the idea that I have. I want to be what Venom is to UFC, so I want to be that for bare-knuckle, but not just BKFC, not just I want to be that bare-knuckle, because that's the gap that I'm filling. So
yeah, and that's the sport you love.
Yeah, I love it. It's like you can tell it's the only time I smile.
Yeah. With regards to the stadiums you've been talking about, maybe in LA or New York or whatever you're saying, can you actually envisage your clothing?
100%. This is the thing. It's like I think vision's been the one thing that's kept me like so. Obviously, like when I said that I had that first like idea when I was on that roller coaster, it was just fits my life perfectly. But like it's like I can join the dots. I can see the alignment. I can see like where this can go, and I start like solving like little puzzles in my head for it. So I'm thinking about okay, how do I bypass that problem? So like instead of having any problems, I find solutions. I think right, okay, this is a problem. How do I get around it? Yeah, so it's like
that's impressive. That
I mean, you know what? That probably even came from my dad. So like when I used to work for him, it would always be basically. I don't know isn't an answer. It's give me 5 minutes. You know, like that sort of mindset. It's like, so basically, I don't know. It's like, no, that doesn't apply here. Do you know what I mean? It's like, go find out, fix it. The amount of times I actually spent as well, like when I was working for my dad, because I fucked up so much. Like just.
You learn.
Oh, no, I'd learn how to fix it without him knowing about it. So then I always had so many like solutions to the problems. Like I just make it work, and he thinks I've done nothing all day, and I'm literally like, I've got a good like sort of game face of like I might be panicking inside, but you will not see it.
Got that smile.
And it learned from that. And it was learning from not because obviously like it was manufacturing. He had big orders, you know. I was like, I'm there, like spraying everything wrong colour. I'm like, oh, shit. I'm sure that was meant to say dark wood. I'm like, is it? I'm like, right, okay, run to polish. Like. But yeah, I was good at fixing stuff, like, you know, solutions to like mistakes that I've made.
Yeah.
So, and I'm quite like, when it comes to that, like, that's my ADHD again. Do you know what I mean? So it's like
interesting
solution.
Listen to your story now, and obviously what little setbacks you've had, but and all your experiences, how you bringing it all to. And obviously, like you said, you've got ADHD. Bringing all that together and using that as like your force.
Oh, it's my superpower.
I mean, it's like nobody's stopping you, and I love listening to that.
Yeah, because you can, if you have understanding, I'm good at, you know, finding solutions to problems, so I should just, you know, try that
I'm really
rather
good
than
in
panic.
chaos. Like, to be fair, the more like chaos that I have, it's like even the amount of times where I had to like, I'm there like doing like assignments for my uni on like deadline day. You know,
but absolutely smashing it at the same time because you switched on, you're on.
Yeah, so that when my hyper focus is really high, it's great. Like I can just run with that. But like when more people panic in like when it goes wrong, when it's chaos, when it's like, you know, all that eyes go right, this is my time to shine. Like literally, like you know that meme where everything's on fire. And like you just got someone sat there chilling. That's me.
It's not.
More often than not, we're completely opposite.
I do
It's
that
like
sometimes
you can
if
sink,
I'm not
can't you?
too
If you're not
tired.
if you haven't got that kind of mindset.
Yeah.
I love chaos is perfect for me. I feel better when things are going normal. I'm like, what have I not noticed? What
I think
have I not seen?
understanding, like you said, that you know what? I don't think many people think like that, and understanding that you're quite good at solving problems.
You have to be. I feel like you've got to get.
But majority
stuff.
of people, when they panic, they even if they are good at solving problems, they don't think about that because they panicked and it's too late. Everything crumbles and they're like, "This is it. I'm just giving up."
Yeah.
They just don't. A lot of people, when they panic, they don't want to do anything else. Don't they? They just want to sit down and relax.
You've
But
got
that
the
means
talent,
that they've
though,
got something to fall back on. So for me,
Yeah.
like I just want to like literally, I don't want a 9 to 5. I hate it. You know what I mean? It's like, to me, that is like my version of hell.
Well, having to clock in and out.
Like it's just like, I remember I worked at a finance company before, which is funny because I'm dyslexic, so I'm pretty sure they've had to undo every bit of work that I did. But to be honest, it's like I need something that's like creative, stimulating, it like something that's sort like dopamine level of like, you know, because I just like prefer to be around that kind of vibe and that kind of energy. And like, to be honest, it's like I'm 32, like my daughter's like a bit older now, and I've got a lot of like time on my hands in the sense of like I don't have the same sort of responsibilities as most people now my age do because I had her so young. So that sort of like cleared me for like, do you know what I mean?
Is she a part of your driving force as well, your daughter?
Yeah.
Like, do you
She's
use
always
that
been my
as fuel
driving
as well?
force.
Or-
Yeah, 100%. To be fair, she's a solid little lad. She's she is. She's a little Tasmanian devil. Like, honestly, it's like she's actually taller than me as well. Yeah, she's taller than me, and honestly, she's got the meanest roundhouse kick I've ever seen. Because she's literally, and she's got that. I won't recommend her doing bare knuckle boxing, but she has got something that I probably don't even have as much as what she has. Where she just has that, like, she doesn't care. She goes, you know, like that. She's got no fear. She's got no like, she doesn't care about the consequences, which I have like, had to drag her out of many situations before, like, a lot. I'm like, fucking hell, somewhere. You know, like the thing is, so we are, like I'm a young mum, so the thing is, it's like I've had to drag her out of stuff where like most people would probably be like, you know, like you shouldn't do that. Like, well, I was like, because she's like my best friend as well. It's like, you're not touching my kid. You know, that came out like, yeah. But no, she holds her own, and I feel like hopefully that's something probably to do with me. Do you know what I mean? I'm hoping that it is, sort of thing. Like that's and she does actually say, it's like, oh, you know what? Like, you've been there for everything for me. And I'm like, yeah, I always will. So like she's Like, we like a little duo. It's like, there's never going to be a time where that's never going to be the case, sort of thing. I do everything for her. So
Yeah, no, that's.
I want to create this for her. Do you know what I mean? This is what
Yeah.
I want to give her everything.
So
That's always been my driving force.
It's a long term. It's a legacy you want to create.
Definitely. Even though, like, it's like I'm trying to get her back into boxing, but like she used to like fight quite a lot, and I've seen her like just do some stuff and you're like, you know what I mean? So but she's calmed down.
Is she training actually? Does she?
She used to train. She used to do kickboxing and stuff. Like, I got her into like Thai and stuff when she was 10. So and she loved it, but obviously like she ended up being like sort of the pit bull that people would put in front of them because they know that she would deal with it, sort of thing. And then when she realised that that's what they was doing, she actually came away from that completely, like 100%. And then it's like she got into a relationship and it's just him and her like, against the world, and she doesn't like. I've had no issues. I've not had the police like knocking on the door, asking me knowing exactly what they drink for the tea, because like, you know, like, do you know what I mean? It's like, it's because we're getting to that. I'm like, sorry, you need to sort yourself out. Like, it's a bit much love. Do you know what I mean? But no, she's a lot calmer, but I know she's got that sort of, and I actually think she'd smash this. But I don't want my kid's face being caved in at the same time. So, but yeah, she's definitely my driving force. She always has been.
No, that's good. It's really
That's
nice
good
to hear.
Yeah. So thank you very much for coming.
Yeah,
we really enjoyed you having you.
Coming here.
Yeah, obviously we like to say what you've done in 6 months has been pretty incredible. All hard work, obviously, it's starting to pay off now. I mean, you're pretty much every event. Just quickly, I bet you had a decision to make for this weekend, didn't you?
But you know what? I really got on with them when I met them in Rome, and I was like, you know what? Like, I can always attend another BKFC event, but like, to be honest, like, because they're like obviously starting up fresh and new, it's like I understand that. That's like a really like raw feeling for me, even like as of now. It's like, why not? Why would you not want to swap?
Well, that's why you come on the podcast.
Yeah.
I know, but like, to be fair, it's like I like it. Do you know what I mean? It's like I'm not doing it because I want the notoriety. I don't want like I'm not being paid for it to turn up to these events and stuff like that. It's like, do you know what I mean? It's like, it's literally just I like supporting people. That's it's a part of the whole sport.
That's a good energy to put into it as well. Yeah. You just open, obviously.
That's like people like
it's a community, so it's like a family almost. Everyone's nice, helps each other out. But we really appreciate you coming over. And like we said before, you're absolutely smashing it. We can't wait to see what lies ahead for you, and obviously Hyper.
Yeah.
And we do love your brand. We actually do really like it.
I was still going to say HyperX then as well.
Yeah, well, do you know, I'm still going to say HyperX. I just like the way it sounds.
I'm not
sorry.
People, it's bad, honestly.
It's like I think it's
maybe better
well.
light it.
But yeah, don't stop, girl. You're doing brilliant. Keep going.
Yeah.
You're doing really well.
Yeah.
So be proud of yourself.
Absolutely.
Oh,
Thanks for joining No Bones Fight Talk. Whereabouts can we check you out?
So it's Hyper with the X. Fightwear on Instagram, and it's the same actually on Facebook, but we've got a website as well, www.hyperx.co.uk. That's how I say it all the time in my head. But I am gonna be doing like a sign up sort of thing as well, so like I'm trying to, I probably should have mentioned this. So, so I'm going to be doing like a bit of a fight club. So basically you get your discounts and offers and stuff like that. But obviously that's a whole other thing to put into the website. But I will be doing stuff like that. Especially for
we'll put links in description as well.
Oh, that'd be
for all your Instagram, Facebook and your website and all that. Find it
definitely.
Our podcast as well.
If any of you guys watching this haven't checked any of the fightwear out yet, you should go check it out. The designs are absolutely incredible, aren't they?
Yeah, I love them. I put a lot of like thought and passion in, as you can tell. I literally stopped just talking about it for about half an hour.
And guys, if you wouldn't mind liking and subscribing to No Bones Fight Talk and checking our socials out as well, it goes a long way. Thanks very much. Until next time.
Yeah.
This episode is sponsored by CJ Wassell Roofing and Building Solutions. For all your roofing, building and landscaping needs, call CJ Wassell in Leeds, Pontefract, Barnsley, Doncaster and surrounding areas. Contact details in description below. You can also find them on Facebook.
The No Bones Podcast.